How's it going, people? It's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It's a very negative, it's a very deflated, it's a very pissed off post-match reaction. Aston Villa 2, Leeds United 1, Leeds United losing yet again away at Villa Park tonight. Just before we get into this review, please smash that like button, please subscribe if you're new to the channel as well, and share all of your thoughts and frustrations and opinions in the comment section down below. Where do I start? Actually, let's start with the start. Utterly shambolic at the back for their first goal. I'm baffled. I do not understand how from a corner kick within, what was it, 2 passes, they were up the field and they'd scored inside 3 minutes through Leon Bailey. I think Stroik should do better as well. I think he should hold him up a bit better, but I guess that's nitpicking because we shouldn't have even been in that position from our own corner. Rocker doesn't know if he's heading it, if he's kneeing it, if he's shooting it with his foot. He just doesn't understand what he's doing. Completely misses the ball. Ashley Young into Kamara, up the pitch, past to Bailey, goal. That's how simple it was. So open at the back, so open. And it's a real problem. We already knew that it was a problem, but it's a problem that doesn't seem to be getting addressed. I mean, I've said it numerous times in the past. What does Jesse Marsch work on at Thorpe Arch in training defensively? Because for me, they don't work on anything defensively, because that is an utter disgrace for that first goal. And our defending in general this season is a disgrace. But after the first 10-15 minutes, Leeds United grew into the game. And I really don't understand how we were not at least level by half-time. We're passing the ball around well. Willie Gnonto, I'll come on to him in a little bit properly, but what a player. Absolutely tearing Ashley Young a new arsehole. But ultimately, we couldn't break them down in that first half. Obviously, Harrison has that chance off the line. Amazing save from Emi Martinez. Ain't a World Cup winner for nothing, is he? Unbelievable save. That ball over from Adams, the ball in from Ayling is perfect. And all Harrison needs to do is get a strong enough touch. But I'm not blaming Harrison in that moment. That was an amazing save from Emi Martinez. We get the ball in the back of the net through Rodrigo, but it's ruled out for a very tight offside call. But ultimately, I felt like Leeds were the better team in that first half overall. But yet again, we still found ourselves behind through just an utterly shambolic defence. Moving into the second half as well, Villa were passing it round the back and they were struggling. You could tell that they were rattled. We were getting in the faces, we were pressing them well. Gnonto again was having Ashley Young's life on that left-hand side. But again, Leeds United just lack that bit of edge in the final third. Thought Aronson had a much improved game. Rocker and Adams were fairly good in that midfield area as well. We made a few changes. We bring Max Verber on for Pascal Struijk. We bring Bamford on for Harrison. And I'll be honest, until Bamford scored, I didn't really know he was on the pitch. I'll be completely honest. Thought Willie Gnonto was by far our best player. I think he's an unbelievable talent. I even had friends messaging me throughout the game who don't support Leeds saying that he's an unbelievable player, and he is. We'll do well to keep hold of him for a while, I think, because he's unbelievable. But then Villa, without being good, because they weren't good tonight, Aston Villa. Yes, they won the game and that's all that matters, but they weren't good tonight, Villa. I thought we dominated them for the majority. And then Aston Villa score. Bailey, really good shot, but Meslier just can't keep hold of it, and Buendia heads it in just over him. There's a call for offside, but it was just on. And at that point, you knew that even if we pulled a goal back, which we did, you just knew the game was pretty much over there and then. But the assist for Bamford's goal from Nonto, again, it just shows you how special of a talent he is. Shrugs Ashley Young off like he's not even there. Gets into the box, composed, cool and calm, plays it into Bamford, and it's a nice, tidy finish from Patrick. His 100th league goal of his career as well, which is a little positive for him. It's nice that he come back and scored a goal. Does that mean that I think Bamford's back? No, it was just a good finish. Is he going to start our next league game? Probably not. We'll probably have Ruta in by then, and it'll be interesting to see how Marsh plays that with Rodrigo, Bamford and Ruta at his disposal. I think Gellart will end up leaving on loan. He came on and did nothing. Sam Greenwood came on and was bad, in my opinion. We ended up taking Cock off. We brought Firpo on to play at left back. We moved Ferber into centre back, but still it just wasn't our night. I can't really put my finger on it tonight because I'm not actually that. I'm not angry about this defeat. I'm more just frustrated because that was actually a game where we actually played well and we've still lost the game. So if we play well and we're still losing games, I don't see how we move forward at the minute, because even in games that we're playing well in, we're still losing. The only saving grace of this season for me is that if you take Brentford away out of it, we've not been hammered a lot, and we are in games. But I do think the defence is a real problem, and I've said it numerous times, and it's something we all know, so I won't insult all of your intelligences by saying that. It's something we all know. But I'm just very confused, baffled, frustrated, all of the above. And I did say a few uploads ago and in my preview that if we lose this game, then Marsh either needs to go or he's on the ropes. We've lost. So, do I think we're going to sack him? No. Do I think we should? I have days where I think yes, and I have days where I think no. This is a game where I think no, because again, we showed in this game that whatever he is given the instructions for can work. But ultimately, even when it works, we're still not getting results, and it's a results business. Do you really think Aston Villa fans, Aston Villa players, are going to give a shit that they've played crap tonight? They've got all 3 points. No one's going to look at this game. No Aston Villa fan is going to look at this game at the end of the season and think, oh yeah, but we played bad in that game. They'll think, no, we beat Leeds there. I would rather play crap and win than play really well and lose. And I know that sounds like an obvious thing to say, but there'll be Villa fans out there that think they were better than us tonight, which is absolutely delusional, because I think for the majority, Leeds were the better side. And Gary Neville were pretty much creaming his pants over Willie Gnonto. But ultimately, we've lost the game, and I don't know what else I can say. I'm not overly negative on this because I was actually pleased with the performance, but it's a results business. We've lost the game. Away from home this season, we've won once, and that was the game at Anfield against Liverpool. I'm at a loss with it at the minute, and it's bad that I predicted 2-1 Villa in my preview. I did expect it to be a tight scoreline. I didn't expect Leeds to play as well as what they did. But I'm just looking at that league table now, 2 points above the relegation zone. we've got teams in and around us playing each other this weekend, so results are going to go against us, 100%. Everton are playing Southampton, I believe, at Goodison. If Everton win that, we're just down. Is it going to take us to enter the bottom three for them to make a change? Who knows? I just hope we're either planning more signings or that the board are seriously considering Marsh's position at the club now. Because this isn't good. The fact that we've played well and been the better team and still lost is a massive issue. Massive issue. Villa did not deserve that win tonight and they still got it. Fair play to them. I would much rather be in that position. I'm just deflated. I'm just annoyed. I've got nothing else that I can really add to the game, guys. We were really good, but ultimately it just wasn't enough. Pleased for Bamford to come back and get a goal. Hopefully that helps his confidence moving forward. He can get more game time and try and help us up top. But ultimately, it's that defence that needs sorting out, whether it's reinforcements or a managerial change that can have a bit more of an impact on them at the back, because clearly nothing that he's doing in training at Thorpe Arch is working, if he's even doing anything, because it doesn't look like he is. Because even though Villa weren't great, every time they got the ball and attacked, they looked like they were going to score. Whereas the only time Leeds looked like scoring is from that left-hand side with Nonto, because from the other side there was nothing of real threat, really. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it there, guys, because as I said, in the moment right now, game's just finished. I'm very annoyed, and there's certain things that I want to say in this moment that I won't mean. And obviously I will be back with a final say upload tomorrow, where I'll go a little bit more in depth and maybe speak about certain things after sleeping on it. But in this moment, I'm very annoyed and I just don't know where we go from here. If you've somehow enjoyed this upload, please smash that like button. It would really help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well, and share all of your thoughts and opinions and your frustrations in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.